We start with daily chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And if you refer to our analysis, we have been looking at this one for the next drop. And exactly this is what we get the price, even the price tag, the previous low. All right. Because we mentioned since the price was within this down move, we mentioned we can expect the price drop to 14 following by 11 cents. The price could break the 14, but it couldn't tag the 11. Right now, if we put this low relative to the previous one, if we refer to the indicators, we see we have a divergence. We want to see whether we can look at this one as a reversal point or not. Okay, because if we look at the chart, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for the reversal. That's why I mentioned if we get an opportunity for buy for reversal as a long term, we will take it. And with the breakout of the 36, we're looking for 41 following by 48 cents. Since the price was within here, this is what we have been looking for. Okay, by the way, based on daily chart, as we can see the price tag the lowest price of this daily correction. That's why we want to see whether the price can reverse or not. Even if you move to weekly chart, as we can see, we're looking at this correction in relative to this. This is what we're looking for. And even we have the internal correction as a first correction, third wave. Now we're looking for the reversal. All right, at least we're looking at this. At least we want to see the price tag the previous top based on weekly chart, which is somewhere around 36 cents. All right. By the way, we're looking for buy and based on daily chart, but we have to look for the trade setup. Simply, we cannot take the trade, and we prefer to see the reversal with the breakout of the 11 cent. That means we see the reversal with the breakout of this zone. Okay, but it doesn't mean simply we can take the trade. We have to look for the trade setup following by the stop loss. All right, and based on daily chart, I'm looking at this correction. Now we don't have any trade setup based on daily chart, and if I move to lower time frame, if we move to forward chart, at this point, we want to see whether we can get any correction here. If we get any correction for buy from here, we will take it. And we have to see the breakout of the previous top. Can we expect this one turn to a correction for the next drop? That's why simply we cannot take the trade. But at this point, I'm looking at this correction. As a first, now we want to see whether we can look for continuation or not. Because even this is the correction for the next drop, we are not really interested to look for sell. That's why if we want to look for buy, we have to wait for this one turn to deeper correction as an opportunity for buy before we take the trade. Simply, we cannot take the trade in case the price continue and drop. Okay, and for me, I'm not considering this one as a flat for the next drop at this point, unless I see the changes. That's why I'm looking at this one. I want to see what we get here, whether we get the opportunity for buy or not, but we have to wait and we cannot take the trade simply. And even if we move to daily 1 hour chart, if anyone get the trade for buy from here, for the short term, we can look for 0.156 following by 0.162. Mostly, this is not the targets. Mostly, we want to see the breakout of this. So any opportunity for buy from here, I'm looking for 23 cent. I want to see the breakout of the 23 cent at least. Because if we move to forward chart, right, may I move to daily chart that will be more clear. Mostly, we want to see the breakout of this correction. Mostly, we want to see the breakout of the highest price of this one, which is somewhere around 23 cents to confirm for continuation. All right. By the way, we're looking for buy. Simply, we cannot take the trade. We have to look for the opportunity trade setup following by a stop loss. When I say a stop loss, at least we should know what's the lowest price we can expect. That's why we don't want to see the breakout of the 11s. And even if we get any opportunity for buy from here, the stop loss should be somewhere around the 11 cent. And even if we move to 1 hour chart, as I mentioned, if the price drops sharply, flying by flag, this is where we can expect for the next drop. If anyone wants to look for buy, we have to wait for the deeper correction, not short drop. Okay. And even if anyone wants to look for buy from here, the only option is to put the entry above the top, which I won't suggest at this point. Unless this one turns to deeper correction following by what I draw here, then we put our entry above the top. All right, that's mean we have to wait. We're looking for buy, we're looking for the reversal, but at this point, I don't see the trade setup because in case if you put this one as an internal flat, that's why I mentioned I'm not really interested to look at the chart in this way. Mostly I'm looking at this one, following by this correction. I want to look for continuation, but I have to wait to see what I get here before I take the next trade. All right. Anyway, we just follow the chart. we're looking for the reversal as what we explained based on daily chart, because as we can see based on daily chart, the price is at the lowest, but we don't see really good trade setup at this point. Even if you wants to look for this correction, just now I mentioned how we have to do it, how we have to wait, and we have to look at this one. We either we see any opportunity for buy or not. And again, my suggestion is, even if anyone wants to look for buy, even as an investment, simply don't buy, because with the breakout of the 11 cent, the price can drop quite a lot, right? Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.